You're a huge RF video fan.
Huge.
Yes, and we've talked for years, and we've always talked about doing one together, and here we are, finally. What is your very first shooting review you ever saw from RF video?
I think it was Hall and Nash.
Hall and Nash?
I want to say it was Hall and Nash, their shoot. Them or just Nash alone. I think Hawkins brought it on the road.
Right.
And him and Kofi. Kofi and I were traveling together. And I want to say that that's the first one that I really watched. And I was hooked, mostly because Nash is insane. But also he's like my hero now. I love him. Him and Cornette are my 1 and 2.
Right.
I love the two of them.
And you got to meet Corny last
Got
night
to meet him
for the first time.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That is awesome. What is your favorite interview you've ever watched?
Cornette's anything by Cornette.
Yeah.
You say Russo at all, and you see his blood start boiling. I love it. I love anything Cornette, which is crazy because I'm a huge Young Bucks kind of guy and hokey shit and spotty stuff. But so that's like my only gripe. It's like, I love him, but he hates my kind of wrestling.
Right. You did your very first WrestleMania, I believe, was in Detroit.
Yeah.
You're involved in the Money in the Bank, actually.
Yep.
Memories of working at Mania.
So I get signed. Ken is the reason I get signed because he went to bat for me. You need to sign him. He can take bumps. He can work. He has a good head on his shoulders. He's young. He's the guy. And then I realized he's going to be in Money in the Bank with us. Me going in the Money in the Bank, I'm thinking I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to take a spear. I'm going to take an RKO. I'm going to take a Kenton. I'm going to take it all.
Yeah.
And then I realized, I go to Fit. Hey, can I take all this? Fit goes, no. He goes, we're going to bump you. We'll figure something out. He goes, but we're not going to bump you 5 or 6 times. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. Like, it probably wouldn't make sense to bump 18 times.
Right.
But it was, so the first thing planned was going to be a power bomb off the ladder. And I kept pussing out of it, shoulder down. And we did it on a crash pad in the rehearsal room. And shoulder down, shoulder out. I was like, it's not going to work. And you could see Ken was kind of like upset about it because he's like, it's going to be good. And first time Dylan Postel fucks up, many to come. But then where I'm on the ladder, I'm just kind of pissed off. I'm thinking, okay, something else. Ken goes, can I give you my finish off this? I go, let's try it. And everyone was talking about the match, and it's just us two on these ladders in the rehearsal room in the ring. So they're moving. And he starts picking me up, and you hear Fit go, ha ha! And now everyone just looks at us. And he gets me, and I'm deathly afraid of heights. And I'm literally shaking. He goes, stay still, stay still, stay still. And the crash pad's right there. He goes, you want to do this? I go, do I have a choice? He goes, well, I would put you down if you want. I said, it's going to be a lot harder to put me down on the other ladder than just doing it. He goes, yeah, so let's do it. Here we go. Did it, and I didn't hang on tight, so I was just loose, and he would boom. Even on the crash pad, it sucked.
Oh, yeah.
And Fit goes, whoa, wow. I think Johnny was one of the agents, too, and they were all like, holy shit. Ken goes, he went right after we landed, he went right to me. You okay? Are you okay? Are you hurt? Anything I do? I said, I'm fine. I'll be fine. He goes, do you want to do it? I said, if we can do that, let's do that, guys. And so we did, and it was awesome. I just remember, but then I was like, we need someone to secure this ladder.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this in the middle of the ring on Mania with the ladders moving.
Right.
Fit's like, no, I already have it. I'll take a cell. I'll act like I'm going to climb. I can't. I call you up. Here you go. So remember climbing, and it was still moving, but then Fit like held it, and it was done. And I just remember looking in the crowd, and you didn't see any faces. You just saw like skin. It's crazy because there's so many people there. And then I remember Ken comes up, and I remember Fit saying, "Take your time with this," because I always rushed things, and I still do. I always rush things. I don't take enough time with anything I do. He goes, "Take your time." He goes, "Think about it as this: if you rush it, you're not going to get a picture to take home." I go, "All right." And I clocked Ken, wham! And I knew I hit him. I hit him pretty good, but it's us, so it's fine. And just when I hit him, I remember people, oh, and then he picked me up, and they were, oh no! And I remember you could see me like I'm selling, and then he gives me the Iggy, and I tense. You could see it right on the DVD. I tense up, and here we go. Didn't feel a thing. It
Good.
was the easiest bump, literally the easiest bump I've ever taken. He I don't know if we over rotated and he must have taken some of it, and we took it on the hardest part. We took it like in the corner of the ring too, so it was the hard part of the ring.
Yeah.
It's awesome though. It was awesome.
Was that Mania your biggest payday in the business?
For a show?
Yeah.
For a show, yeah. Not like complete. Yes. Actually, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it was.